Hi, Brian here. Welcome back to the channel. This is some of the stuff that I got from the Model Rail Scotland 2023 show. Some great traders there. There was a variety of traders that I went round and shopped at. I had a shopping list prior to going to the show, so I knew I was needing some of these number 5 couplings, the KDs, because I do have some rolling stock that will need these attached to it. And I've also got these because I believe I needed a whisker coupler for one of them, so got these. No bad, 5 or 630. That's ideal, perfect. Also the points that you can see here as well. We have the Pico Streamline code 83. This is an Electro Frog right hand turnout, the number 5s, a tenner. These are normally about 20 quid, I think. Certainly not as cheap as a tenner, so very glad to get hold of these. Needed four lefts and 2 rights, so that's the right hand one, and here we have the left hand one. Actually, look, you'll see under there, yeah, it was 20 quid. See, 20 quid down to a tenner. So great. I know they're Electro Frog, but it explains in the back of them. You get little instructions on how to set up. It's on one of them, yeah. So it shows you here in order to help set up the frog, where you've got to cut, where you've got to solder, where the wires go, etc. So this is stuff that I need to do as part of my DC layout, is to make sure they have good conductivity electrical wise. So that's the points that we got. Very happy with them. And now we'll look at some of the other items we've got here. We have this Walther's storage shed on pilings. Kits, going to build up a range of kits, not necessarily going to build them so they look exactly like this. There could be additional buildings, or this could be part of another group of buildings, but I believe in getting a little supply together in order to use these to the best of their abilities on the new layout that's coming up soon. So moving on, we have some tools that were essential. Needed the razor saw. Very much was after one of these for a while. So got one of them. Got myself a very nice scalpel with the bigger handle. It's a lot chunkier than the thin one that I have. And these straight X-Lock tweezers, all by Expo. Perfect. So yeah, ideal. Some more tools. We also got some bits and pieces. These are from, let's get a bit of car behind it, Langley Models. So there's hooks, and pulleys, wheels, radiators, little tracks, whatnot for scratch building. Again, building up a supply of these is important, and I want to get more and more of these in order to help with the scratch building projects that I have in future. So now on to the rolling stock. Couple of gondolas here. They came with coal and some sort of grey gravel load. They were plastic, kind of cheap plastic, but these ones are identical, both the same manufacturer. Who the manufacturer is, I'm not too sure, but they're nice HO scale gondolas with, at first when I saw these I thought I'm going to have to replace these with the Magnamatic KD number 5s, but these are actually magnetic, so I might keep these on in the meantime and take one of the ends off, attach it to another freight wagon, so then we can have 2 magnetic ends as it were, and have a KD end. So it's a bit of a mixed train. I don't know if I want to do that. Eventually there will be KDs, but not necessarily in a rush to change these because they kind of suit the purpose. These will be, this one especially will be repainted and weathered. Not too sure what I'm doing with this one. They will have the trucks possibly changed. If not, they'll definitely get metal wheels on these. And yeah, a couple of gondolas that I was needing. Now on to this little box car. Don't know who makes this. Had a little bit of weathering, but it does have metal trucks and metal wheels so everything on this will clean up very nicely. Looking forward to that Southern Pacific. Now the one thing about this box fan, not being a big, not knowing a lot about the American rolling stock and whatnot, I see that it's actually a little bit smaller than this. So, but they both get KD couplers. I don't know if that's much of a difference as far as they're both HO scale, so obviously this is just a shorter version as far as this one being a taller one, the Santa Fe. The beauty was I got both of these for like £7 or something, very cheap, and it's worth it just for the trucks. The wheels might get replaced, but everything's going to get cleaned. Probably keep that in that livery. I might change the livery on this. So we'll see how we go on there. So that's those box cars, unknown brands. This one is an Intermountain Great Northern. Very nice. Detail on it's exceptional. Lovely shiny metal wheels. This one was £10. Very nice. Then we move to the Cupola Caboose Grand Trunk Western. This is nice and solid. Probably check out, I think the are metal wheels on that. Again, they all come in the KD couplers, which is excellent, rather than the horn hook couplers. And that's a very nice caboose. Very happy with that. That will stay as is. Now we have the Mountain Pine Lumber Limited. It's a very nice box car. It's got some nice details on it. And the fact we're doing a logging layout, Mountain Pine Lumber Limited will be well suited for taking away some of the finished lumber that gets produced from the sawmill. But all this remains to be seen until we get the final plans of the layout. That'll be on the next update. Now on to the locos. We have a Bachmann GE 45 tonner. One of the very few locos that are actually just named by its weight designation, which is the 45 tons. It has side rods on it. Has working lights on it. It has come DCC fitted, but also runs on DC, which is what I'll be running on. DC, very nice. I think it's been out a few years now, quite hard to find. Problem is that when I ran it, it wouldn't move forward or back. Power is going, the lights lit up, but I didn't want to leave it in the track too long in case I burnt out the motor, and this will be investigated and we can see if we can get this back up and running. But yeah, lovely little switcher. Ideal. I was looking for a steam switcher or a diesel switcher on my shopping list. Diesel it is. I was also looking for an Alco or a GP9, and I found this GP9. It's one of the Proto ones, Proto 2000 series, GP9 Phase 3, and Burlington Northern. Some weight in it, solid, looks very crisp and clean underneath. I got this for £35, still to do a test run on it. I'll do one before I finish this video. I can see that's hanging down a little bit with the sticky tape, it holds it in place. But yeah, that's a very nice local, ideal for taking stock on the main line, as it were. And these were around the time of the 40s to the late 60s that I'm looking to run era wise on this layout, so that fits in perfect, as does the GE 45 tonner. These were made between 1940 and the late 50s. So I'm learning my stuff slowly but surely. We'll get there. So that's the stuff that I acquired from Model Rail Scotland. I'll go on to the Angel Share now and I'll show you that lighting up, and we'll see if this will run.